Over 70% of our kids are insufficiently physically active, and over 80% are spending too much time on their screens. We also know that girls are half as likely to meet physical activity guidelines compared to boys. During the pandemic, in many communities, physical activity among children declined even further as screen time increased. As a medical health officer, I monitor and assess the health status of our community. And these statistics are really concerning, considering that physical inactivity is the fourth leading risk factor for global mortality. And around the world, 3 to 5 million people die each year from insufficient physical activity. We have long known that physical activity helps build strong bones and muscles, it protects from chronic diseases and many cancers, and evidence now also demonstrates that physical activity supports learning and positive mental wellness. Canada spends billions on healthcare, but it's equally important to address the root of the problem. Schools are a huge part of kids' lives, and the work that we can do within schools is an enormous opportunity to ensure kids have all the skills they need to thrive.
To transform statistics about physical inactivity in Canada, we need to adopt a whole school approach to physical activity. A whole school approach uses all available opportunities for students to be physically active throughout the day, to develop the knowledge, skills, and confidence to be physically active for a lifetime. The goal of this approach is to increase physical activity opportunities before, during, and after school, and increase students' overall physical activity and health. It's not just about gym time, it's about making movement matter throughout the day.
As a principal, supporting staff to ensure movement is embedded everywhere and often positively impacts the overall culture of the school.
Also, using movement in the classroom to teach language, math, or science engages students, reduces anxiety, helps with self-regulation, improves focus and concentration, which ultimately leads to academic results. By consistently weaving intentional movement throughout the school day, we're building durable, resourceful, happy, and kind humans. So much of the progress in learning depends on the degree of the children's confidence in themselves.
Hiring skilled, passionate physical health mentors to work directly in schools is one approach we've adopted in the West Vancouver School District. The role of the physical health mentor is to educate all stakeholders, role model, provide practical resources, and support educators by meeting their individual needs.
Being in schools to do this work is a privilege. We know this program works because we have data to prove it. When teachers see it and they understand it, they're excited then to weave it into their practice. When students understand the why and are engaged, they crave it. This work must be a priority in today's society. So what better place to make movement matter than to embed this work in schools?
When physical health mentors work together at the same school, they support every classroom educator, and magic happens. Not only is this approach effective and efficient, it provides the whole school with professional development during the school day before moving on to the next site.
It is our job to maximize support for staff by providing the resources and time to develop the skills to provide opportunities to move more throughout the school days. It's also about creating an infrastructure of support so that families see the value of physical activity and support their children to move more outside of school.
When parents are well informed about why being physically active matters and are provided with practical ways to support our children at home, we feel motivated, engaged with the learning, and true school partners.
Research shows that physically active kids are healthier, happier, more confident kids. Boosting kids' physical activity levels through a whole school approach could be the missing part of the equation in supporting not only the mental and physical health of children, but also their academic potential. As a parent, consider how you can support your child to be physically active every day, and connect with your school principal or parent council to advocate for a whole school approach to physical activity. For teachers and administrators, you can find out more about adopting a whole school approach to physical activity by reaching out to organisations such as PHE Canada. You can also learn about how one school district has taken a whole school approach by contacting Make Movement Matter. Find out how you can adopt a whole school approach to physical activity now.